Celebrity crushes are something you have when you're 12, and there's nothing wrong with that. When you're 12.
Jigglecock is so random!
But some people develop a parasocial relationship. With his recent drama, you may be asking yourself, wait, who is Tyler the Catastrophe?
My name is Tyler Salona, I'm 26 years old.
So me to kill my indulgences with a sharp blow to the temple.
While most TikTokers are relatively normal, and albeit cringe, they do silly things like dancing around, reviewing food,
It's alright.
or giving their opinion. Some people give opinions that really no one likes. On a totally different note, Tyler Slonin, aka Tyler the Catastrophe, is a 27-year-old Texas-based TikToker and artist. And for a while, he's just one of those people, showing off his small business and yammering about whatever he wanted.
I am finally in a place in life where I can make my living off of my art. I do art markets for a living, I do commissions, I do art.
He started gaining a niche fan base despite his, in my opinion, repetitive content. The big Catastrophe will usually look to his left, say something, zoom in.
Sometimes I worry that my art may be my ruin, and the world may never truly come to understand or appreciate my great and rebellious acts of creation. But perhaps they may never truly appreciate the endless late nights, the years of hard work, the skimmed meals, the endless abyss of existential dread, the big black cloud that defines the life of every tortured artist. But then I remember I'm literally just drawing bees.
Or he looks into the camera and says something.
People always think I'm crazy until I do the damn thing. And then it's all, oh, I didn't know, that's so surprised, I didn't know! I told you I would!
When he's not promoting his business, he'll be not so humbly bragging about how great he is.
Perhaps count as marketing, but then I catch a look at myself and the camera thing, and I wonder why the fuck I'm single. I'm gorgeous and talented and successful and awesome. What more do you want?
Because Tyler is a bit of an egomaniac, and thinks all his creations are simply divine. In my opinion, the self-hate for his works that Tyler seems to lack is an important catalyst. Take me, for example. I trolled random people on a game filled with pedophiles and degenerates.
If you don't mind me asking, what age you're pressing?
7, because that's when my dad broke my spine.
And I doubly hated it, and the content was doubly worse, because the content creators I was emulating were also degenerates. So I'm improving my content, because unlike Tyler, I can accept the problems with his creations. Because mine are perfect.
Are you sure?
It's his that suck. I think I've mocked Tyler enough and given my 2 cents, so I think it's about time we get into the meat and potatoes of this man.
He is just a guy. And yes, having a crush on him makes it hard for me to have a crush on literally anyone else, because he is proof that all the qualities I want in a partner exist as one coherent person.
About 2 years ago, YouTuber and vocalist for Lovejoy, Will Gold, also known as Wilbur, was called out by his ex-girlfriend Shovel for abuse, and this started a bit of a chain reaction of his friends coming out saying he's a bad guy, you know who it is. Tommy in it, Tubbo, feels a dream for some reason, even though, you know, he's a pedophile. The situation kind of needs a whole video, so if you want to know more, just go watch someone else's video. Big Willie then made a cringe-ass non-apology apology, you know, toxic gossip train, type shit. And in response, most of his ex-friends just told him to kick rocks. And as a shock to Tyler, apparently, when you support a known abuser, people don't like that.
I have had a crush on Wilbur since 2019, and I heard him laugh in the background of someone else's video. Regardless of how many people have tried and been interested in me,
I have not been able to find the interest for any single one of them. Because I have a fucking crush on a guy I have interacted with once.
What? What? No one told me supporting an abuser would be bad for my image. Tyler eventually made a video talking about the Shovel situation.
Believe victims, believe survivors.
however, but I will never compromise my own moral compass just to make someone else
Feel better. Because my moral compass was forged in a fire that I hope
no one else has to go through.
Never saying her name, but like, use common sense, who else would it be about? And claiming he believes every victim, except 3, which is Amber Heard, Shovel, and, I don't know, someone else. In aforementioned video, he says,
I cannot feel comfortable believing them.
I'm paraphrasing, but that's pretty much the gist of it. I kinda have to paraphrase, because all of Tyler's videos are quite long and quite repetitive, which I find it comes off quite gross, like, what do you mean you're a little uncomfortable believing them? Because you're in love with the abuser? Because you're not a Shovel fan? Views are pretty much the only thing Shovel has to gain from this, and part of the call-out is the fact that Shovel got more views than him a few times, and it pissed him off really badly. So, what would be the point in lying? I don't know. While I can understand his statement on it to a degree, he makes it too much about himself, instead of just saying as simple as, they could be lying, do your own research, Form your own opinion. He makes it about himself. Skip to any of the any part of the video, and he'll just be talking about himself. While I was While my soul was rotting away and decaying from skimming through all his TikToks, one video included the username to his Tumblr account. Unfortunately, when I went to look it up, it was deleted. But I found an archive account dedicated to Tyler, where he made his feelings known, and now I will read some of his Tumblr posts. Wifing that man up just to chew on him. Hashtag, I just say words. I will literally just bite you. Hashtag, I just say words. Can I be honest now? Question mark. I can't stand Shovel. Like, in general, not a fan. Hashtag, I just say words. Hashtag, hater hours. Hashtag, I don't like her. Hashtag, not one bit. Hashtag, her vibes are rancid. Hashtag, always have been. I wish Wilbur Soot would call me baby. Hashtag, I just say words. Hashtag, etc, etc, etc. Shelby has no haters with a Z. Assume I never existed, cause I'd be still hating from the grave. Hashtag, Wilbur Support Squad. We only really have half this post, but I'll read it anyways. Attention, that everyone should hear her and treat her supreme. Wilbur, on the other hand, tried to meet her needs. He tried to fix their problems, even when she refused to give him anything besides acting like he's inconveniencing her. He was likely in the busiest and most stressful part of his life, in the latter half of the relationship, having to put his own health last just to deal with everything else that he couldn't put off. He had existing problems that she added onto, refused to help him with, and acted like she was trying to fix him. He's a millionaire. He can just buy anything he wants. What the fuck are you talking about? Hashtag Wilbur Support Squad. Hashtag fuck Shovel. Hashtag WSS. Hashtag Wilbur Suit Squad. Hashtag Lovejoy. These comments are so fucking unhelpful and actually make me want to scrub my face with diamond grit sandpaper. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Oh fuck, I dropped my microphone. Shut up, shut up, shut up. I'm biting you, I'm biting you, I'm biting you. I just say words, but I mean them. Not to be a band kid on Maine, but the trumpet section in Lovejoy's EP, Are You Alright, is very attractive. Sexy even. I'd kiss Wilbur Soot on the mouth just for gracing my ears with such musical decadence. None of you have any idea what I would have done to be the one playing those parts. Fucking hell. Anyways, that's pretty much all I wanted to say about the Tumblr stuff. There's probably more if I dug, but I don't really care. During the scripting, researching, and recording stage of this video, he released a 9-minute apology on TikTok, because everyone has the attention span for that, where he utilizes his master's degree in nothing burgers to say nothing at all.
I promise I have learned from this, I will continue learning from this, and I will refrain from inserting myself into things like this in the future. Because even if my intention was to reduce harm, clearly I missed the mark, and I am sorry. I will do better. But in general, with everything else going on right now, I promise that all of it is just mistakes and misunderstandings that are all coming up at once at a rate that is too fast for me to process. And in trying to protect people that did not deserve to be feeling the consequences of my actions, I wound up abandoning myself, putting on a brave face, hoping that pretending it wasn't affecting me would mean that it didn't, and just really fucking missed the mark. Because the truth is, I did not handle any of this well. Not mentally, not emotionally, definitely not publicly. And in trying to avoid more damage, I wound up avoiding accountability. And I am sincerely sorry that I did not realize that sooner.
I can't really summarize the 9-minute video easily, so I'm not going to. Go watch it for yourself. I've also seen quite a few comments where he's called a racist. But this is mostly hearsay, and I'm white, so it's not really my place. If you want to know about all that, just watch someone else. One more thing I thought I should talk about is the insane prices on his Ko-Fi store, and it's definitely not to pad the runtime to 10 minutes on this video. Many people have criticized his high prices, and it's pretty fair, because $1,349 for the mushroom collection. One tiny little mushroom keychain, $13 plus shipping. The mushroom choker, $600. The mystery chokers and sets, $73 plus. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, there is the red, black, gold beaded necklace, which he wore in a video. I can't remember. Maybe I'll find it. $879. And then there's the pink and green beaded necklace, $798. Mini mushroom beaded choker, $69. A deity choker, $74. Special edition chokers, $75. It's expensive. 5-inch magnetic painting, $84. Wow. And while I understand it's hard to make money as an artist, and you have to, price gouge a little bit, I understand, Tyler, don't worry. We're pookies, me and you. It's still kind of absurd. And this isn't even mentioning his paintings, which you can buy on stuff like a rug, and a skateboard, and etc., 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 for very high prices on art that looks like it's from an amateur, to be honest. But, you know, it's a fair price, because you're buying from a descendant of Edgar Allan Poe, a guy who married his 13-year-old cousin, and who had no kids, so I don't know how you're a descendant of a guy with no kids, but, you know, that's impressive, I guess. You know, you're so talented, Tyler, that you transcend time, and you're your own grandfather, maybe. Maybe it's like the grandfather theory. Anyways, that is all I wanted to say today. And in short, Tyler's a parasocial TikToker who is all about social justice. Until someone accuses his Pookie of being not cool. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to me, and comment who you want me to talk about next. I don't really like him, but nobody send him any hate. Anyways, I'll see y'all next time.
And also, my great-great-grandmother was Canadian. Maybe I can somehow get a Canadian passport.